So here we have Jonathan and Levi, and I'm going to let Jonathan tell his story.
All right. This is Levi. He's almost 8 months old now. My wife and I have been married for 8.5 years, and she'd been on the birth control pill prior to us getting married for some medical reasons, and then had once we started coming here, we to Franson chiropractic, we reevaluated a lot of things, including medications and pills and drugs. So even though it was working to stop pregnancy, we really found that it wasn't a healthy thing. So she went off the pill, and then it was another, and we weren't doing any other things to prevent children from coming. So thought we might have a kid, thought it might be the next adventure, and then after a while it just seemed like that wasn't an option. Her cycle was really sporadic. At one point it was about 12 months between natural occurrences. There was one, she took some drugs at one point just to have a forced cycle. The doctor recommended that just for her body's sake. But between that and other things, eventually we just pretty much gave up on the idea of having kids. So we started adjusting her with a different, I don't know if it was a different vertebrae or if it's just a different adjustment to that lower lumbar area. And it was probably within 6 months, I'll say, that we found out we were pregnant, which was a surprise.
That's awesome.
It was a surprise, and it was a little frightening and a little scary, but really awesome. And I think especially me, I'd actually shared with a friend of mine a couple of years before we found out we were pregnant that I was feeling like I wanted kids. They had just found out they were pregnant, and just between a variety of things, it really seemed like that was something I wanted, but not something we could have. And not having resources to really do any major medical testing or everything, we didn't feel like we needed to spend a lot of money on it. It was just something we needed to be content with. But we were coming here anyway, and so it seemed like this was the place to be for that to happen.